Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. So we're back again, man. I haven't done a sit down, talk about nothing coffee chat for a while. So I thought I'd do that because today, and if you can see the mountain, it's complete insanity. Got my long johns back on and coats and stocking hat for the first part of the morning, boots. I wear boots most of the time, but anyway, man, we got up, Miss Kitty's working on taxes. His light's blinking already. It always makes me happy. She's working on taxes. I've been out for the last 4 or 5 hours working on some knives. I'll show you some of these knives. Most of these we got it's like two raven beaks and two crow's beaks. I got this big old hacker. Man, look at that one. Yeah, that one's pretty nice. Miss Kitty still got to do the final sand. This is about to the point where I take them in and do the final sand, and they got a little smaller raven's beak. You got a little crow's beak. This one, man, the one side, I wish both sides would have had the same grain, but look at the grain on this one, man. This grain's just beautiful. Little one there. And then one more. I was whittling on this one, man. Whittled the whole dang thing. Another raven's beak. Anyway, so that's my chores I've been working on this morning. And then that's what we were wanting to do that. Then a little listed one in there, take a break, go list a couple things, take a break, go list a couple things. I just did a sale, created a sale on the eBay thing till Sunday. So man, check out the Idaho Hillbilly on eBay. And don't forget to check out idahohillbilly.com. So I'm actually trying to get some knives ahead and get some stuff on there, and then we're kicking around putting all our Idaho books on the idahohillbilly.com too, because that would just be a great thing for if you're headed to Idaho for a visit. Check out the Idaho Hillbilly, be able to pick up a book or whatever. So we're working on that. I had, ever since we put the stickers, I've had quite a few questions about Sasquatch or Bigfoot, and do you really believe, do you go search for him and all that, and, I won't, I'm not going to run around and preach it that I believe in Bigfoot. But I'm not going to go around and preach, I do not believe in Bigfoot. Do I think it's possible? Absolutely. But, I don't go pound I always got my eyes open, but I always got my eyes open for mountain lions, bears, deer, just anything. But and wolves, man, because up here, you got to watch your back trail no matter what, man. That's anytime, man, and that was the way I was raised with Grandpa, man, is you walk, you hiking along, and you always watch behind you, always, man, always watch your back trail, always turn around and look. Too many stories. My nephew even had it happen to him with wolf tracks in his tracks when he came back out, and I mean, you always watch your back trail. So am I looking for Bigfoot? Sure. Am I looking for a cougar? Sure. I'm looking for anything that might be tracking my hindquarters. So do I believe in Bigfoot is, actually, we'll see if Miss Kitty has the time to get and put her little input in on it too. Our main thing is when you spend as much time in the mountains, in the middle of nowhere as we do, I ain't seen no Bigfoot, but man, we have seen some unexplainable, things. Everything from lights and I won't even go. There's things that we've seen that we don't even talk about, you know. Once in a while I'll mention it to us, but man, it still sends goosebumps up my spine, you know. I mean, it makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. You know, we've seen, you know, from totally bizarre, unexplainable, crazy, scary stuff to just out of the ordinary, odd stuff, you know, and that's what we see most of the time. You know, all these. I'll have to do one. Miss Kitty kept on telling, because I was telling her I was going to do me a Sasquatch. You know, because I watch a lot of them. I listen to a couple of guys in the pods and stuff that, the thing that I'm into, you know, because obviously, you know, we practice the earth, you know, with being at one with the earth, you know, and stuff, you know, and the Native American, along with Native American, you know, the four directions, great spirit, you know, I mean, we're very spiritual people, and that's what, you know, what guidelines we follow. You know, I don't talk about religion or politics or any of that stuff on my show on here, but that's, you know, if you've watched enough of my, you know, wear a medicine bundle all the time, you know, that's, you know, there's definitely a creator or a God or a great spirit, whatever you want to call it, man. My whole thing is, man, as long as you believe, that's a good thing. Man, it's the people that don't believe in something, you know, a God or something greater than themselves. That's people scare me. But, anyway, I ain't gonna get all into, you know, that, but so a lot of the shows and stuff that we listen to, we go more along the lines of the Native American and the Sasquatch. You know, the Native Americans, they have more words for Bigfoot than anybody else. You know, and you can look back at the drawings on the walls and, you know, all that stuff. You know, and the Native American, especially over here in the Pacific Northwest, and that's what my beliefs would be along. You know, I'm part Shoshone. I don't have, you know, a ton of you know, Native American, like I've said before in these. My 6th grade grandpa was born in a teepee or a lodge and then sent off to, you know, white man's boarding schools and stuff when he was a child. But, so, you know, and he was pure, you know, 100%. So that's 6 generations. That's on my mom's side. So, I mean, I definitely have the Shoshone, definitely have the connection to Idaho and Mother Earth, and, you know, and then my Cajun blood. And, you know, one of these days I want to do one of those where you send your thing in for your DNA thing. I think that'd be pretty dang interesting. But, you know, but we're all children of the earth, man. It don't matter what way you want to look. Even, man, if you walk out your front door and there's pavement under your feet all the time, you're still a child of this earth. So, but anyway, so that over here in the Pacific Northwest and the Native Americans and stuff, you know, over here, and maybe in the East, you know, I study more, you know, I'm big into my Pacific Northwest, obviously, in Idaho and Canada and Washington, Oregon, and Northern California. You know, I mean, this is, you know, Montana, a little more Montana. But anyway, they're, you know, when you look at their totems or you read books or, you know, whatever you're looking at, you know, they have the raven, the wolf, the bear, the Bigfoot or Sasquatch, you know, the seal, you know, I mean, the whale, you know, everything. Bigfoot is just in that group. He's not put out as a mystic thing, you know, he's not put out here like an alien. He's not, you know, he's just one of the animals or one of the tribes. And a lot of them look at the Sasquatch and stuff as a tribe of, just another tribe of Native Americans. So that's my take on the thing. You know, I don't, you know, I teased the stickers that Bob sent us. Thank you, Bob. Sent us, you know, and he sent those to us a couple years ago. And he actually, I was up, and I actually did a video with Bigfoot in it or whatever, because we were up mushroom hunting, and there's a Rocky Mountain Sasquatch search team or whatever goes, and they stick those stickers around, which I think it's, you know, I'm sure it annoys the heck out of the Forest Service stuff, but I think it's kind of cool. You know, you go up to the outhouse door, you know, there's a Sasquatch sticker there and stuff. But anyway, I showed one of those in the video, and then about a week later, old Bob sends me the ones I have on my van, so that was pretty cool. But it's Idaho Hillbilly Sasquatch search team, so I just thought that was pretty awesome. So that's where all that came from. And, you know, man, I've believed in Bigfoot all the way back when I seen him on the $6 Million Man. That was my favorite show. And there he was. He almost whooped the $6 Million Man's butt. And then they became friends. I love that show. I used to have that little $6 Million Man thing, and you had the binding guy you could look through. I don't know how much they're worth these days, but I wish I still had them. But, so there's my take on the Sasquatch and the Bigfoot thing. You know, we don't go out in search of, but definitely always keeping our eyes and ears and all that for, you know, for Bigfoot and little green men or anything else. My little leprechauns running around. All right, so obviously the battery went dead on me again. So I ended up, well, going on in there and download that, then got sidetracked. I was trying to get Miss Kitty to come out. We can film her in there to do a little, her take on the Bigfoot thing, but she's in the middle of taxes and she scares me. She turns into this other human. Maybe she's a Bigfoot. So anyway, I decided to leave her alone. I was coming out here and actually the sky's lightened up just a bit there. Actually, I can see a little bit of blue. And I didn't say it in the earlier one, man, but we had, it was snowing on us earlier. Not, it was actually down the foothills. It's gone off the foothills now. So maybe this evening I might even be able to run up and check one of my patches. The weather probably ain't gonna do it, but you just never know. A lot like gold, like I always say. Well, they are when and where you find them. So I might run up there. If we do, we'll definitely take y'all along on that. And something I was going to touch going back to the... Whoa, man. What the heck? See that? Holy smokes. Alright, so I almost killed y'all. Alright, at least I didn't break my camera. That would have been a drag, man. That would have been a drag. I had this one leaned up. It was kind of just in case it did rain. But I think it's alright now. Anyway. Wasn't too dang good there, boy. Anyway, alright. So hopefully that don't happen again. At least it didn't break my little screen off or anything. So getting back to the, just touch base on that. On the Bigfoot thing is, Miss Kitty, some of these ones you watch, man, there's some pretty good ones and there's some cornball ones. And a lot of the stuff, I ain't gonna sit here and, each to their own on what they believe and what they think they're seeing and stuff, but you go out and, in search of, and, the one that gets me is the trees, how they're saying that the Bigfoot is going along and just breaking, man, some of these trees are just like, insane, and man, I don't believe that, man, I've seen trees snap off. I've seen, next time or later this year when we're up, because Miss Kitty said I should do which I just don't, I'm not gonna poke fun at or whatever, but she thinks I should do a spoof, on the, get out there, did you see that? Get out there and do it, and I might, who knows, but I mean, some of the stuff, like I said, man, I've seen so many unexplainable things, but the trees, and then when the trees are making where it almost looks like a TV thing, man, I can take you up the side of this mountain in some areas that, man, there's so much I mean, it looks like people put it there, or Bigfoot or something put it there, but. And can I explain how it happened? No. Maybe it is a Bigfoot. I don't know. That's why I ain't ridiculing or, whatever, man. But I've seen a lot of crazy and strange stuff, and that, some of that stuff, man. And I've seen, all kinds of different scratches, and bear scratches, or it looks like bear scratches or whatever, so far up that the bear would have to be, almost Godzilla size. And can I explain that? No, not unless the bear had climbed up that tree, and slipped. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's my whole take on it. I'd like to get it. You can watch it on YouTube. They put it on the, when they film like off of TV or whatever, you can hardly understand it, or the voices sound all crazy because I don't have cable TV, but and I really like old Les Stroud, the Survivor Man. I mean, that dude is, he's the real McCoy. Basically, they drop him off in the middle of nowhere, and he does what I'm doing with this camera right now. It's just him and a camera. Just like it's me and Miss Kitty and a camera, man. And he ain't trying to buffalo it all up, so I like old Les. But he was actually up here, did an interview thing. I didn't know about it till after I'd seen it on YouTube a while back. But was up doing did an interview up with I think it was on the Nez Perce Indian Reservation, or up out of Lewiston or something. But I just caught that. That was pretty cool. But anyway, that's my take. So tell me, man, in the comments below, do you believe in Bigfoot? Well, there's a question for the thing. Are you the same where I'm at? Where yes, I'm not gonna say I do, and I'm not gonna say I don't. Man, just think about us being here on this planet Earth. That's a pretty, crazy thing. I had an atheist one time was telling me how there was no God and no nothing. And then he says, or she says, well, and I'm all, well, then how do you explain all of this? Where we come from? She's all, well, we're just a freak of nature. Well, what the heck's nature? So, I mean, that part just blew my mind. Anyway, let's not go there, man. We'd really be getting crazy. So I gotta get in there, man. I'm gonna saw some wood. Actually gonna go through a little bit more of this wood, get some of it cleaned up for building. I got a whole pile behind you can't see. And then I'm burning the the bad parts stuff, burning in the stove, and then I gotta cut up some lodge poles, because I still got lodge poles and wood stacked around and stuff, but I don't have any in the cabin. And it's actually, they're talking 29 degrees for the low in a couple nights. So, what the heck, man? I want to go out and go barefoot, run through the woods looking for Sasquatch and mushrooms, man. Anyway, good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. We'll be back again real soon.